Many singles go through life very concerned and worried and even obsessed about their marital future and destiny. Who they are going to get married to, when they are going to get married, and some even start thinking that probably God has abandoned or forgotten them when age starts weighing on them and there is no potential partner showing up. So the big worry begins to, why are people not attracted to me? Why can't I find the right person? That is what we are addressing in this video. I am Bodas Jumesi from Wisdom for Dominion. Let's begin. In his book, Single, Married, Separated, and Life After Divorce, Dr. Miles Monroe talks about the myth of singlehood. He clearly differentiates being single from being unmarried. Many people are just unmarried, they are not single, because being single is completely different. And why people get obsessed and worried today, it's because of society's misconception on being unmarried. Society has made us believe that if you're not married, you are not probably a whole person, you are not complete, your value is not high as compared to those who are married. But nowhere in scripture do we see that. Because what it really means to be single, as he illustrates, is to be unique, to be whole, to be complete, to be separate in yourself, just like Adam was. Adam was unique, he was complete, he was whole. So it starts with you discovering who you are, appreciating who you are, and accepting who you are. You accept your color, you accept your height, you accept everything about yourself, such that you don't need other people to feel important. Because until you attain singleness, you are not ready for marriage. Why? Because you don't need marriage to fulfill your purpose. Nowhere in scripture are we actually admonished just like that to get married. Rather, we are literally discouraged in 1 Corinthians 7 from getting married. Because if you're single, means you're whole, you're complete, you have everything it takes to fulfill your purpose in you. So you don't need somebody else to help you do that. Your happiness is within you. You don't need someone else to be happy. Why? Because many a times we have set our goals as to get married and live happily ever after. But when you get to speak with many married people, you realize that marriage is not really a key to happiness. The key for you to finding the perfect and right spouse for you is to first of all understand that marriage is just another stage in life. It's not a necessity for you to get married. Just like childhood stage, the teenage stage, the youthful stage, the old age stage of life, marriage is just another stage. And if you notice very well, looking at the childhood, the teenage, your youthful stage, the old age, your adulthood stage, you can't miss what you are meant to learn and to do at each stage and then succeed in the next stage. There are many things if you don't learn as a child that will affect your teenage life. If you don't learn some certain things at your teenage life, they are going to affect your adulthood. So until you appreciate and fulfill what you're to do at your childhood stage, then you'll be ready to face the teenage stage when it comes to you. So before you get married, you're actually unmarried. And being unmarried is also another stage. 1 Corinthians 7 verse 20, Apostle Paul talks of unmarriedness as a call. So once you're unmarried, it's like a call. You're single. And a call is like a calling which you're supposed to accept and do certain things, fulfill a particular purpose. Why? Because when you're unmarried, there are certain things you can do which once you're married, you can't do them. And it's important to notice here that once you pass each stage, the childhood stage, the teenage stage, the unmarried stage, you automatically are promoted to the next stage. In his book, Being Single and Satisfied, Dr. Tony Evans further illustrates on this point that being unmarried as a stage is a call. And if you see it as a call, then you understand that it's not a stage you should be running away from. So if it's a calling, it means there are certain things you're supposed to do at that stage, which if you don't do them, once you move to your married life, one, you won't be able to do them again, and also not having done them may affect you negatively. So once you understand it's a call, you get focused to be pursuing that stage, to try to be single, to follow after your vision, to see how you can do and make the most of it, instead of just walking around and praying and panting and even getting obsessed about living it. So now you have to realize there are things you can do as a youth which you can never do them while you become old because of strength. There are things you can do as an unmarried person which will be very difficult or impossible for you to do them while you're married. So likewise, as an unmarried person, if you can focus and see your unmarried stage as a call and focus to pursuing everything which is possible for you to do, you realize that once you qualify for the next stage, automatically God starts sending your way good fit and potential marriage partners. So just like Dr. Monroe always says, you are not ready to get married until you don't need to. So let's loosen up. We shouldn't let society impose its views on us. Being single is a state to be pursued, and being unmarried is not to be avoided. And once you fulfill your call of being unmarried and attain singlehood, then once you're ready for marriage, you won't even have to think nor pray about it. You automatically are graduated to the next stage. I'll just like you to leave in the comments below an answer to this question. What is the real purpose of marriage? Marriage is not the key to happiness. It's not the key to fulfilling purpose. You can do all of that without getting married. So what really is the goal, the purpose for marriage? Thanks so much for watching, and I will encourage you, please hit that likes button if you enjoyed this video, and leave any other comments or point of views on this topic that you have in the comments below. I really appreciate that we share and learn from each other. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks very much, and see you in my next video.